All right, you guys. So we're going to talk about something that I think is kind of funny when it comes to Fortnite, and that is called griefers. So Game Rants released an article talking about griefers, and I'm not going to lie. I've been on stream playing Fortnite the last 2 days, and there's been a ton of griefers, only because of the poor decision making that Epic made when it came to these quests for the winter investigation, whatever it's called, right? And that being that you send entire lobbies to the same POIs all across the map. But it's one of those things that happens. So let's get into these articles. All right, so first things first, Game Rant's Fortnite players frustrated with quest griefers. Well, of course we're going to be frustrated because who loves to be griefed? Not me, I'll tell you that. I end up raging. Fortnite fans are frustrated with cruel players camping at quest locations. One of those being, what you call it, Noir. Anyways, specifically, players are ruining winter investigation quests for others. I wouldn't say ruining. I'd say that there's a lot of camping. Exploring bot lobbies or seeking around campers are approaches players are using to complete these quests. Though players remain annoyed that others are halting their process. I think it's supposed to say progress. Anyways, Fortnite fans are quite unhappy with players who are camping at quest locations and preventing them from completing them. While Fortnite players have periodically suffered from these issues over the years, the effects are much more amplified right now because several users are trying to complete the limited time Winterfest quests in game. Which is true because, like I said, I've been trying to do it, and all you gotta do, you just gotta outshoot those damn griefers, man. The last few weeks have been quite eventful for Fortnite fans as a plethora of exciting content was released in the game. But be it the release of the new Juice WRLD song in Fortnite or the return to classic maps, Epic Games has surpassed the expectation of the community time and again. With the year coming to an end, more events have been added to the game, but fans seem to be having a bit of trouble with them. Like I said, I didn't really. You just got to be able to do it with friends and just outshoot the griefers. I know it's a pain, but you just gotta out aim them. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had griefers that they have my number. It is what it is. In a new post on Fortnite's subreddit, user BKF0308 expressed their frustration over an annoying pattern they are witnessing in the game. The 2024 Winterfest event in Fortnite, known as Wintervestigation, requires players to talk to NPC Noir to accept their first case. This is the thing. It's not just the first case, it's the second, it's the third, it's the fourth. It's every quest in the game. You got to go to Noir in order to accept it. And once you accept it, sometimes you got to go back in the middle of the quest, or you got to go back to end the quest to start the new quest. So, of course, there's going to be people that are going to be camping them. While it sounds like a pretty straightforward quest to do, it seems like some players are using it as an opportunity to get free kills. Absolutely. Now, mind you, what I do is I land on top of the building. Usually there's like a gun or two up there. And on top of that, if there's no guns up there, there is a zip line on the back corner that gets you to one of the adjacent buildings. So if you need to get guns and there's nothing on the top, you can use that zip to get over to that other building and get a gun. And mind you, on the top floor, there might be a gun or two. There's usually some shields. Drop down, I think it's 2 levels in the bathroom. Right there's a chest that will have a gun in it. Apparently, players are camping at Noir's location to catch others off guard and taking them down while they try to interact with them. Now, the other thing I've been running into is if you land on top of the building, you can just bust out one of the top tiles to get into and speak with Noir. Is people not only landing in there and speaking with them, but they always have like 1 or 2 lookouts, depending on if you're playing trios or playing squads. So watch out for them. But usually if you go to the top and you break your way down, it's usually no problem. Anyways, it's Seaport City is a massive hot spot right now to speak to Noir. On top of that, was it Hopeful Heights? Dude, I don't know what it is, but Hopeful Heights was a massive, massive hot drop. I think you got to go there for a couple of these case files you got to do for them. I think I'm on case number 31. I completed all the cases up to 31. Anyways, thankfully, some players have devised a clever strategy to complete this quest, take down the campers at the same time. In order to pull it off, first you will need a sprite, shrine, and Fortnite near Noir. Then use the air sprite, one needed to reach the top of the building where Noir is located. Players can then break the roof, landing right inside and sneaking towards the stairs to defeat the campers. And that seems to be one of their most popular hiding spots after a player can simply interact with Noir and complete the quest. There is also another way to accomplish this through a bit more, though it's a bit more tedious. See, that's the thing, is I don't think finding the shrine, looting up, and doing it that way, like I said, I highly recommend just landing on the roof. You'll be able to get a gun if you can't get a gun. There, like I said, there's a zip. There's one of those grind lines, not a zip line, a grind line that gets you to an adjacent building. There's grind lines all around Seaport City that you can actually use to loot up. It's not hard. You just got to be mindful, be careful, and keep your eyes peeled, and just be able to like traverse the map and fight your way out of pretty bad situations. In order to use the other method, players can make a bot lobby in Fortnite. This I do not recommend because I do think it is against Epic's terms of service by setting up a secondary account just to get into a bot lobby. I'm not sure. Comment down the comment section below. For that, players need a second account. Those being their main account as well as an alternate account. Then players should make a duos lobby with both of these accounts and then exit the match from their second account. Since the other account is new, it will create a lobby with mostly bots, which is 100% true. I think it's the first 10 matches that you play on a fresh account, it's going to give you a bot lobby, making it significantly easier for players to complete these challenges. It is crucial to note that the players should avoid using their second account to get any kills or points and exit as soon as possible. Otherwise, the other account will stop finding bot lobbies. Like I said, that last part right there is not true. I think it's the first 10 matches. I've seen people talk about it before, but I have never used that technique. Me personally, I wouldn't. All seriousness though, like I said, land on the roof. Usually there's some shields. There's usually a gun or two up there. If you can't find any, use the grind lines, go over to the other building, and then just traverse your way through Seaport City. That's going to be the easiest way instead of trying to find a sprite, an air sprite on top of that. Then you got to go to the temple, you got to loot up, then you got to go to the city, and blah, 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 blah. That's just way too many steps. Just do what you do, and that is loot up, be mindful, traverse, be careful of what's around, and just constantly be moving. Don't stop. That's the biggest thing. And like I said, Seaport City right now is such a shithole because everybody's landing there to talk to Noir, because you need to land there to start your mission. You got to land there to finish the mission. And I believe there's a couple missions that you have to go there in the middle of the mission to do it. Anyways, you guys, let me know how you feel about this whole Fortnite, winter investigation that we're doing with Noir. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you just indifferent? Me, I'm just kind of indifferent. It's nice to get some free XP. It really helped out getting the Renegade Raider. I know a lot of people are upset about that, but there's only so much you can do because they did it to Rocket League. They're going to do it to Fortnite. Why? Because they're locked in a legal battle with Google and Apple. So Epic's got to recoup money somehow. I know somebody on one of my last video talking about the elephant in the room, aka the them re-releasing the skins. They did say back when the passes did start coming out, that those skins were exclusive to those passes. They would not be re-releasing them. And then they came out, I think it was about 6 months ago, during the middle of Chapter 5, the Marvel season. They said that past items and skins and season passes would be coming to the item shop. They went back on their word. So always be mindful of that when it comes to Epic Games, that they will go back and they will try to make money as needed, because they, like I said, the legal dispute is what's got them locked in, fighting Google, fighting Apple, and trying to make things cheaper for the consumer, when in fact they're just trying to line their pockets just as much as Apple, just as much as Google, but they're framing it as them helping the consumer. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to mash that like button, comment down below. Have a great and wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!